memorable nights, as a win here gives them the best record in the league. And as we march toward the end of the regular season, Shaq, I want your opinion on veterans being rested in back-to-back games.
You know what, Ernie, you hear a lot of people complain, but let me tell you from personal reasons, it's the right thing to do in some cases, especially for the older teams to have a real shot to win a championship. Popovich has been doing it. Look how many rings he got. Well, there's been a lot of talk about extending the regular season and taking away some of those back-to-back games. But it's like bowling, Ernie. I'm a good bowler. Like, you're using your right arm a lot, and sometimes you need to rest it. You can't just start bowling with your left. So for me, I bowl a perfect game twice in my life. I'm only using right hand. You need that rest. That was the worst analogy I ever heard in my life.
No, yeah, I think so too. How good a bowler are you, Kenny?
I'm probably like a 190 bowler.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, consistently.
I don't buy that either.
Me either.
Okay.
Are you a good bowler, Shaq?
Yep, good serial bowler.
Oh!
Let's take them back.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top. An incredible season series, complete domination. They've won all the matchups so far.
And across the board in that game, guys, they shot the lights out.
Rarely do you see a team shoot like that from everybody. I mean, they were getting scoring from every position all over the court.
And the Magic start out with the ball. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Jensen in at the point guard position.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And, Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game. A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Now we'll go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with head coach Adrian Griffin.
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. So guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And so here's Orlando, following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Irving dishes to Green. It's a pick by Love. Green passes to Love. From 10 feet out, Green, no luck.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with Rivers.
And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Pick by Vucevic. Fires the three, and that one's good.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Love. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Love's got 5 now.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
To the middle, here's Constantine, and the layup's good off the glass.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Irving kicks to Green. Love with the screen for Green. Shot off the pick, and Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Green. 7 points for Kevin Love.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Oladipo for 3, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
There's Green with the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Out of the defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Jensen, the three-pointer off the mark.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Here's Oladipo following the basket by Freak. Offensive rebound, Jensen, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Monroe's checked in, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
The numbers now for Nikola Vucevic. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 7th in field goal percentage, 9th in rebounding, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And, you know, back to his phenomenal efficiency from three. His consistent shooting creates a lot of openings in the defense.
Gordon with a screen on Green. Brady, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
So it's Orlando now, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. It's hauled in by George.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Outside Irving. George with the screen on Vucevic. Irving drives in. Oh, wide open look for Love. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's 10 points for Love. Picked by Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Vucevic has got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Vucevic against George. Vucevic a screen on Irving. Here's Grady. Can't get it to go. Good D by Irving.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Picked by Vucevic. Shot from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Vucevic has got 8 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Magic in second.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Taylor's checked in for George, and it's Patterson in for Irving.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Gordon with a screen on Green. Here's Grady. It's stolen by Green. It's a pick by Love. Green dishes to Love. That puts them in the lead. Love's got 14.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Bell. Over to the left wing. Here's Grady. Right side, Gordon. Here's Becker. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp. Not much stagnation at all on offense.
Green, he's in at shooting guard. Taylor is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Hansen in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
George is checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Gordon. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks really delivered. He finished with 19 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. A game like this just illustrates the success this team has enjoyed this season. What a special year, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Orlando trailing here. Passes to Vucevic. The baseline J. Another miss by Vucevic. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Atlanta Hawks.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The drive by Green. Inside, here's George. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's Oladipo on the wing. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. They double in with Vucevic. Hansen, guarded by Oladipo. Ball stolen. Kicks to Bell. To the left side wing. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. How's the last month of basketball been for him? First in scoring, first in rebounding, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Here's Green. And at last, they get one to fall. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And he gets the bucket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against Detroit.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Vucevic. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Green. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Here's Love. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the 3. Great D that time from Green. Here's Simpson. Drops in the layup for 2. Simpson's got his first points of the night.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Jensen, who's covered by Irving. Shot clock at 5. Jensen. Taylor with the rebound. Taylor's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Green passes to Irving. Vucevic with the block. To the right side. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Irving kicks to Sampson. Here's Taylor. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Magic have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Vucevic. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Irving dishes to Green. From outside, off the mark. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The pass to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. Tyler, no good. Cavaliers leading. Green, the pass to Love. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Tyler, guarded by Green. Tyler passes to Jensen. They double him with Green, and it's stolen by Green by himself.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Monroe's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jeremy Lin comes in for Green. Over to the left wing. The feed now to Vucevic. Pocket 4. Jensen up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
And they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that.
And he gets it to go. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
The dish now to Vucevic. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's his first trip to the line.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him. And it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Good on the second free throw. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers lead by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Nick, a competitive battle out here for you tonight. What's been the mindset for you and this team during the first half?
Just want to come out and not aggressive and just play hard on defense, getting stops. They're a great team, so they're not going to quit. They're going to keep playing. And we just have to keep getting stops and keep believing that we can win this game, and good things will happen again.
Nick, thank you. We appreciate it. Gentlemen, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
You know, Love is playing well. 16 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Here's who Adrian Griffin is starting the second half with. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Jensen in at the 1 spot. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
The Magic trail by 9. Inside. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got 5.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint. And when you can get them, you got to score them.
And Love has it in the corner. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Irving, good.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Dishes it to Oladipo. Vucevic is screen on Green. Oladipo misses.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Irving passes to Green. Here's Hansen. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And Orlando making a change here. Bell's checked in. There's a screen. The 15-footer, that's good.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Launches a 3. Taylor's shot, good. Taylor's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Magic have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to Oladipo. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
No good from Irving.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Green against Oladipo. Green kicks to Sampson. Back to Green. On the wing, Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. The Magic trail by 8. Oladipo outside. Against the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jen. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Green dishes to Irving. Irving gets a screen from Green. Irving passes to Green. Over in the corner, Sampson lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Sampson's got 5 more.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from behind the arc.
Here's Becker. Here's Vucevic. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Knocked loose. Here's Gordon. The Cavaliers pull it in. Taylor's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one's good. Now just a 5-point Cleveland lead.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Sampson's shot, good.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
It's Vucevic, top of the key. Gordon with a screen on Irving. On the wing, Gordon. That doesn't go either for Gordon. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Feeds it to Green. Jacks up a 3. And Oladipo pulls it down.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Becker. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. 1:05 left in the third. Irving kicks to Green from past the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Oladipo dishes to Vucevic. A baseline J, and Orlando again with the bucket. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. There's Green with the 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Back to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic the pass to Oladipo. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Green, no luck. Here's Oladipo. And down it goes just as the clock hits 0.
How about the timing? An unbelievable touch on that one.
Those are the ingredients you need for the recipe of buzzer-beating magic.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. The Magic trail by 3. We've got Monroe. Kevin Love out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Hansen in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Vucevic is screen on Monroe. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Grady. They grab their own miss. Pass to Jensen. Kicks it to Vucevic. He dishes it to Gordon. Second chance shot, and right through it goes. Gordon's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Orlando. Passes to Lynn. Patterson, the screen. Monroe left side. He kicks it to Patterson. Beyond the arc. Good. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Here's Vucevic. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he's got 10 rebounds, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. George is checked in for Jeremy Lin. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And there's the pass to Hansen. Monroe outside. Swiped away. It's 2-on-1 to tie it up. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gordon's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the backboard.
6 on the shot clock. And George kicks to Monroe. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Kevin, that's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fadeaway was about the only option he had, and he cashed in on it.
Jensen, Patterson defending. That drops.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
To the wing on the left. Patterson, the screen. For the 3. Monroe, no good.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
They now take the lead. And the Magic lead by 2.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
Patterson, the screen. Here's Hansen. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Jensen, and it's Orlando with another.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Out left to the wing. The drive by Monroe. He feeds it to George. And it's blocked by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. It's hauled in by George. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The feed to Patterson. Love in the post. 13 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. Love's got 20. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Cleveland. Cavaliers on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Green's checked in. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Green. He's got 21 points and 10 assists also. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Green.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Green with the block. Irving dishes to Green. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Here's Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Green with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Again, Irving missing. The Magic trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Count that one.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
The drive by Green. There's the bucket. Good. Green's got 25 points in the game.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Ouch, that was a punch in the gut to these fans.
Irving kicks to Green. That's tipped. Here's Oladipo. Here's Becker. Cannot hit. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Vucevic down low. He's going up against Love. And it's Vucevic missing. Now Green. 6 on the shot clock.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
To the middle, here's Oladipo. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Okay, guys, the clock is our enemy now. Time to focus up and know your roles. Trust each other to make the play. Got the look. Take this home.
Gordon, the pass to Tyler. Trifecta! Here's Sampson. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
It was all about working with my teammates to open up scoring opportunities. Not just for myself, but for all of us. The more chances we get as a team, the more we all score, the better off we are in the end.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
He was like a second point guard out there for them. Accurate and on time with one pass after the other. It's no wonder he wound up with 11 assists. And with him passing the ball so effectively, it forced the defense into a lot of unusual rotations.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.